Today I am playing along with Tool Time Tuesdays, and we are literally, and I really had to dust mine off, we're literally dusting off our tools. And I am using, we're all using templates today, and I have this. Well, it's a template, it's a stencil. I think on the container it actually said template, so it depends on who makes it. This is a brass one, and it is Tinkerbell. And I'm gonna be scrapbooking Brenna. She's my oldest granddaughter, and we had made this little box and decorated it with a Tinkerbell. Well, actually 2 Tinkerbells, because I also have her as a bottle cap. And I'm going to be using this light box, and I've already did it once, and then I realized I did it backwards because I want her looking the same way as this one, so I need to do her backwards. And so you take I'm gonna cut the side off so I don't accidentally think that's it. Okay, so I actually thought about just tracing her out and using her in Vellum, but you'll see when you see my paper that I'm gonna actually use Vellum for my paper. And my light box, you see it, I don't know if everybody has one of these. I bought this so long ago, and I'll tell you, it really gets hot too. I've had it for years, and I had to search for it. I knew it was in one of the drawers in my closet, but in the art room closet. Okay, so you can see that you can kind of see her. I can actually see her pretty good from where I'm sitting, and I think you can see her pretty good. And so with the pink, I am just going to, and this is, I don't know what I think they're called a stylist, and I'm just gonna do her hands, well, her arms, and her face. And I'm gonna do her eyes and her nose and her mouth, because I'll just fill those in with marker. And I'm actually gonna do her hair, because that way I'll see that she's going in the right direction, so I'm gonna do that too. And once you do the outline, you can use the thicker ball to fill in. It's kind of like coloring. I really like the what is it? It's like embossing, but not with heat. And so I'm just doing her face, her arms, her hands. And I'm going to do the top of her dress just because her top part, yeah, what you can see. So just so I see where it's at when I'm cutting it out. So, because I'm going to also cut it out. So I think you can kind of see the embossing. And so this will be the side that's showing, and I think you can see that pretty good. And so I'm going to do the blue for the wings, and yellow for the hair, and a little bit of green for the dress. So I'll go ahead and finish this, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, and I've got the little Tinkerbell ready. And here, I'm gonna come in closer. Don't let me forget to fan out again. Okay, so I've drawn her face on by looking at the one on here. She's not exactly like her, but it's not too bad. So I'm gonna put her together. Oh, I've taken a little bit of this antique linen and kind of put it on her hair to highlight it, and I drew on some lines also with an ink pen. I'm using Creative Memories fine tip pens. I've had these for like 20 years, and so I've kind of drawn on little areas, and I've done that with this too, but then I decided to run the highlighter over it a little bit, or the ink over it a little, the antique linen, so it kind of gave it a little more shadow. And then I took speckled egg and ran it over this part a little bit to give it a little bit of shadow. Oh, and it is not going to stick over that ink? Huh. Let me see if I can do this. There we go. It didn't want to go over that ink. I'll have to remember that. Okay. So I kind of did their elbow area there so that it would just be easier for me to line it up. And when I cut it out, I just cut out on the other side of the outline with everything. And so I've got her little tiny part of her outfit right here. And I went over that a little bit with the ink pen too, just to kind of highlight it a little. Only like highlighting the parts that were, am I even in it? I forget that. It's like, oh yes, I did do that, didn't I? I went in and then I forgot to be in the right spot. Okay, so I'm just putting her little outfit on. And now her hair. And again, I cut around your head so that I would have space there. And it's supposed to be tilted just a little bit. But her hair is supposed to go down to here because I can see where it goes from my little lining. Oh, and it looks like I did not give her a chin. So let me grab my little bit of orange. Okay, so that looks better. She's got a little face shape now. I kept thinking, why does she look so weird? That explains it. Oh, I can't get my pens put on. I've got so many pens, papers, pencils. I mean scissors. Okay, so I think she looks pretty cute. If I can pick her up now. Here she is. Okay. And now the papers that I'm using are, I'm going to use this this Vellum, and it is a Disney paper. It's called Tinkerbell Vellum paper. There you have it. And the other paper I'm using is this one here, and it's called Little Girl, and it's by Echo Park. And it's called Danielle Doily. Huh. My oldest daughter is Danielle. Okay, so I'm going to put this on here, but I am not going to do it until I put down the pictures, because I'm going to tape underneath where the pictures are. And so I'm going to have this.
I'll be back to work Wednesday, and I'll find out my schedule.
I think I want it so it looks like she's standing on the edge. Oh, and I know I didn't scan out, but maybe I'll leave it like that until. And then right here, she's flying off. So I think I'll put that here. And now we had been glittering and making things. And so it's like right over here is the vacuum cleaner, because I didn't realize when I took the picture that it was going to be right there in that photo, but there it is today. But it was because we had glitter everywhere, and I'm not kidding you. Even after the reno, I found glitter in the bathroom, so that glitter was everywhere. Okay, so I've got Tinkerbell's there, Tinkerbell's here. So I'm just trying to adjust them so that Tinkerbell is there as much as possible. So that's where I'm gonna have it. So I'm gonna tape this one down. And she's kind of all over, and it says, never stop flirting, think tank, feeling sassy. I guess all these little Tinkerbell sayings. Okay, so I'm gonna put it like that, and let me make sure I've got it straight. And I'm trying to kind of keep in mind that this will be, I'm trying to use it all as, make sure I got it straight, because it will be on that paper, and I'm kind of working in this white circle. And now I'm going to put this one down. When I was looking for templates, it's like I'm looking through all my little templates, and it's like, oh, this is cute. I could use this little Tinkerbell template, because I'm sure I got Tinkerbell something, and so I went and looked through the pictures that I hadn't scrapbooked yet and found this one. It's like, okay, that's the winner. Okay, so I think that should hopefully be straight. Okay, it needs to tilt this way just a little bit. But I guess I'm gonna have to pull it all off. Okay. Okay, is it straight now? I think so. No, it's not. Is it or is it not? No. Okay, I guess I'm just going to try to line it up above those words, or just below those words. I figure that's it. Okay, yep, that looks like it. Okay. And then my little Tinkerbell, I'm going to stick her right in here. So I'm going to flip this over and tape right behind the pictures. And then once I guess I should tape Tinkerbell down too, because I could tape right behind her. So let me guess where she's going to be. Because again, I don't want to cover up those little Tinkerbells. So I'm just going to work around her. Okay, so this should be the spot. Now just lining this back up. Okay. And then I have the little Tinkerbell. Let's see, do I want her down just a little bit more? Okay, there she goes. And then I'm just a minute. Sorry about that, I forgot all my stuff in the other room. Okay, so I have another little Tinkerbell. I have this little flower, and this says twinkle, sprinkle, swirl. So I'm going to put that someplace. Do I want it there? I think I'm going to put it here. And I might have to glue those. And then I have this other little pixie, and I think I'm going to put her right on the corner there. And then I have this other flower. Now the title, I'm just calling it Pixie Charm. And I think I want to put that right on here because it's also vellum. And I will take my bone folder and kind of go over it until I'm not seeing that outside layer so much. And so I've got this blue, so I don't want to put it right by that. Maybe it needs to be up in here. I don't know. I don't know where I want it. Now that I put that there. Okay. And then I've got these little flowers. And maybe I'd like one of those close to that. And they're part of that same collection, and I'm not sure what it was because I've had it in my sticker book. And then I have a couple other little flowers, and I kind of like to stick one close to this but not on it. And I will glue with these down. Okay, and I've got another flower, and I think I'm going to stick it right on top of Tinkerbell. Because I want, you know how it's like I like layering things. Anybody who's been watching knows I like to layer and have things touching. I like the whole collage-ness of it. Now maybe I want to put this over here. I don't know, maybe I want to put it there. Okay, I'm thinking right there. But let me put the enamel dots on. I have these enamel dots that look very much like the colors in, you know, in the Tinkerbell things. So I'm going to use those. Actually, all these colors do. Maybe I'll mix it up. Okay, so I'm going to put maybe a big one over here. And then a medium purple. There's so many words, I almost thought, oh, do I want any kind of little title at all? Because there are so many words in it. Oh yes, I like those colors here. Okay, and I only have them in the green in the small, so when I mix it up, I'll take that into consideration. And I think I'm going to start on the picture. I've got, she's on top of my my little chest that I keep my jewelry that I make in. And so it's like I'm good with just covering it up. And I think I'm going to put the green over here. And then up here, I think I'll just do the big blue one again, because I really like that with it, just because it totally looks like her colors. Well, like I said, all of it does, because there's all those colors in here. So I'm going to kind of sprinkle those up here. And I will go over those probably a little bit more. And I will glue that down too. Okay. So I think that's it for today. And so make sure you check out the other girls. They'll be listed down below. And have a wonderful day. And I will see you tomorrow. There will be close-ups at the end. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.